Hello, my name is Jordan, and I live on a decommissioned Air Force base in rural Upper Peninsula, Michigan called KI Sawyer. Although it was once thriving with the hustle and bustle of Air Force soldiers, these days it consists of around 3,000 residents, and there is not much happening economically. Prior to the pandemic, there was already a serious lack of access to affordable and nutritious foods. The pandemic highlighted cracks in the food system, including how and where it is grown, manufactured, and distributed. In the UP Michigan, we import over 90% of our food. As a problem solver and someone whose career has previously been in event production, I suddenly had some time to do some research last April 2020, which is when I discovered victory gardens. In 1942, the government asked people to support the war effort by supporting themselves through gardening. By 1944, just 2 years later, victory gardens accounted for 40% of all the fresh fruits and vegetables consumed in the United States. We may not have a grocery store, but we do have plenty of land. And where better to revive victory gardens than on a decommissioned Air Force base? After talking to some community members, I discovered these barriers to growing their own food. The soil quality is sandy and in need of compost and amending. The cost of starting with tools, seeds, starts, containers, compost, soil, it just seems too high. And last but not least, knowledge and confidence. So over the last couple of years, we have tried a couple of different angles to address these issues. In 2021, we gathered experts and funding and provided 5 families with all of the tools and knowledge needed to grow and prepare nutritious food at their own homes. But other community members were also interested. So in 2022, we hosted 2 large expo-style events with access to free assets and a variety of hands-on activities, with a variety of experts who answered questions one-on-one and met people where they were at their skill level. And these were open to everyone. Goals for 2023. After 2 years of looking for a home base, we have just received land use permission from Marquette County to build a community garden. Besides addressing food security, the garden will also provide area beautification, a location for gathering, recreation, leisure, and areas for children to play. Thank you so much for your time. If you can't donate, please consider sharing this with your friends and family or someone who can. And also, please consider gardening. People have been doing it all around the world for thousands of years. You can too.
Of all the weapons the United Nations are using to win this war, food is among the most important. Food to keep our husky young fighting men fit. Food to give them the strength to battle for freedom. But in addition to food that must go to the warrior at the front, there must be food for the worker at home.